Hey you guys, how is it going? It's Klaireeberry again, and I'm here today to bring to you the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, DF, Water Signs, Twin Flame reading, Twin Flame Love reading, okay? Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. We're just going to jump right in. Actually, first, I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates and ditch what doesn't. You can watch this for any of your personal planets and any of your person's personal planets. So it's a good idea to try to get, their chart done so that you know what their different signs are. The personal planets are so much more important, especially, their Venus, not just their sun sign, but their moon and their Venus as well. And, Mercury and Mars are also good to kind of keep an eye on if you can, and again, if you know them. So be bold and make the first move. And again, you can watch this for the Divine Masculine inside of yourself, and you can watch it for the Divine, or like you can, if I say something about Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, you can relate that to Divine Masculine in your relationship, or also the Divine Masculine inside of yourself. There's just so many ways for you to use these videos and grow. So I am going to move this out of the way over here, and let's go ahead and jump right in with some overlying energy for all three water signs. Okay, we've been getting Judgment. Lately, I tend to get this a lot when Libra season comes around. Judgment and Justice, Judgment and Justice. But now we have Judgment next to our Four of Wands, okay? So we're coming into this acceptance of ourselves, an acceptance of all the weird shit that we like to do. It's like letting your freak flag fly, and it's breaking down, I think, barriers that you may have let hold you back in the past. So it's really kind of interesting, just with knowing that the energy, that we do have, and there is a lot of up and down, like roller coaster, of emotions just during this Mars and Aries that we have going on. Okay. But it's still a time for us to make progress. I think we're having realizations here, about ourselves mainly. Could be about our sexuality as well. Okay. But again, we're more at home we're more at home with ourselves and our new lifestyle that we're coming into. We're really sinking into our roles, you could say. That is definitely a theme. Okay. It's kind of also looking here at our choices, at our goals. We're going to have energy. We're going to want to do things. But again, it's kind of like make sure that you're doing the right things. Okay. Making sure to enjoy your life, as well as just not work it away. That's really, really important to go off by yourself, do some things just for yourself. And that'll flex that muscle to where you're growing in that way. Like you're not going to grow, within if you don't actually act in new ways. Okay. It could be doing new things even just around the home, or like literally outside the near perimeter of your home even. Okay. Doesn't have to be going far, and really this may not be a good time to make a bunch of plans here. This is more go with the flow energy. Okay. There will be conflicts. There will be aggression. There will be anger and arguments, or at least the tendency for those. This is, this Mars in Aries retrograde square Saturn is definitely testing us in a lot of different ways. And the best thing we can do here is kind of keep yourself on an even keel. I think because water signs are so emotional, sometimes when things get crazy like this, they have to go kind of unemotional and make sure that this is making sure too that you're like acting in a healthy way and doing the things again that you enjoy. If you can move your body, that's great. It's super important, I think, for everybody, but especially water signs during, all of this fire energy. Okay. Because it can be like really nervous, pent up energy and stuff like that. So you don't want that to happen. Okay. So let's delve in a little bit deeper. Let's go straight to Pisces. Okay. So, what is going on with the Pisces? Okay, Prince of Wands to Ace of Pentacles. So, this is definitely, there's been kind of this, oh, like a rediscovery. That's not who I am. I'm doing this now, and it's like breaking down any kind of blockages, breaking down barriers. Definite change. You know, it's like one of those changes where, wow, I don't even recognize you anymore. Okay? And there's a little bit of, you know, this fire, whatever's happening this week, you know, that maybe a little bit crazy. It's helping you to get rid of things. It's helping you to make things happen. Okay? I feel like there's a little bit of kind of like escape. Okay? This like is a trip, going off by yourself. If you can, if you're lucky enough, like escape your routine, because you're going to want to feel like it. And this is also asserting your individuality. You know, who are you? And how do you like to express yourself now? This new person that you are. Okay. I feel like on Monday too, with your astrology here, it's a good day for achieving goals. Okay. Again, maybe watch out for some of that ego, some ego conflicts, just really high energy. Okay. Also be careful again of negative projection that's been coming up, being overly critical, you know, looking at things where you're critical of yourself. And shadow work will help you to, you know, to be careful about that. So check out the shadow work playlist that I have here on YouTube. You can also check out the program down below. Okay, in the description box below. Okay, this is, I feel like it's not going, we don't want to go overboard here. Okay, don't get sucked into, you know, I mean, it's kind of like it's a paradox. Like we have really high energy at times for certain things, but I feel like physically at this moment with the square, with the retrograde and the square, I feel like, yeah, good, steady, you know, exercise, but don't be overdoing it. And that would be indulgent, you know, in that way as well. High Priestess came up a lot in some of the other readings and some of the other elements here. Okay. Again, we're kind of getting away from our normal, and it's kind of like epic energy. Like this is a big story for us in our life. This is a big time. Okay. We want to enjoy ourselves. We're craving physical affection, attention, love, for sure. But we also want to keep it pure, want to keep it, you know, potent. Like we want it to be right. We want it to be right. So there may be a little bit more like sexual, you know, frustration and energy like building and mounting throughout the week, through Wednesday at least, I think. Maybe a little bit unexpressed, you know, through then. So something to think about. Okay. And then after Wednesday, like Wednesday could be more fun, you know, more fun, more fiery, maybe getting some of that sexual expression. Okay. But we make that progress and we make things happen by learning, by going within, getting the program. Okay. It's important. Again, this is not making plans and being, you know, oh, we gotta go do this, go do that, go be social. There's a sociable, there's the cheery energy kind of in the air, because we do have some Libra energy in Mercury here. But again, a lot of this is sharing information. A lot of this is sharing opinions, sharing, you know, the things that we learned and the things that are going to change the world. Okay, so again, be sure to check out the shadow work here to make sure and combat any like tendencies towards this negative projection that might be going on for this week. Okay, so again, not too indulgent. Don't push it too hard. Don't be going crazy. And that goes for anything, not just exercise, work, you know, dieting, anything. Don't force things right now. And I would say avoid conflict if and when at all possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to our Scorpio energy. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, okay, same thing. Oh my gosh, Is your mind blown? Because my mind is blown. I love it when this happens. This is why I got really hooked on tarot in the beginning. I've noticed, and I love to do the element videos like this because it shows you the common threads. And this is obviously a lot of common threads here between Pisces and Scorpio. Okay? We have new beginnings that we are slowly sludging into. Okay? But we still have some of this mental conflict. Definitely the same tendencies for negative projection in the stars right now. But this is being in a good place, you know. This is, yeah, like there's some conflict going on upstairs. Like things are maybe not exactly right. You know, there's some things that you're focused on that, you know, it's conflict. It is what it is. But again, you've got, with your Scorpio mystery here, and your intuition and all the work that Scorpio does, Scorpio's not afraid to go deep. And so there's a contentedness in that. And there's a being okay with this, you know, these changes. And being okay with going deep, being okay with these flying around emotions, being even okay with just this emotional confusion. Okay? It's kind of enjoying it in a way, enjoying the darkness in a way, if I dare say that. But there's also a fairness here, a giving and a receiving, okay? And again, this comes through as shadow work and understanding that we are wrong sometimes, and checking ourselves is important. Check out my shadow work playlist. It is so, so, so important for us to do this on a regular basis. Okay, that's how we get ahead of the crowd. That's how we stay ahead of the crowd. It's not by ignoring our problems, ignoring, you know, how our feelings affect us. And how we can manipulate our feelings as well. It's not just a one-way street. Okay? This is not to negate any of these. There are definitely, you know, intense rain. It feels like it's raining and it's pouring. When it rains, it pours. Okay? There's just a lot going on. You know, with retrograde, it can be some of that slowing it down, but still feeling so crazy. And a lot of it can be this maybe just waiting and not knowing, you know. And again, it feels like there's definitely stress here, but it's like you're strong enough. You're strong enough and smart enough and deep enough here to handle it, and even find out some ways to like have fun and enjoy yourself and treat yourself well during the meantime. And this is our Virgo energy, you know, coming through here. Okay, so this may be improving your home, improving your household, improving your wardrobe, improving, you know, even monetary things, you know, throwing yourself into whatever pulls you, that really feels fun, but that is also, again, kind of deeper. There's a deeper reason for you to do something right now. You're not just doing, you know, this isn't just like, oh, binge Netflix time just for the fun of it. This is anything. Your actions here need to be in conjunction, in alignment with your new beginning that you're so passionate about. So, you know, about your person, about your love, about, and it's go check out the Twin Flames Talks playlist, learning about the Twin Flames in general. Okay, about the way things work. And it helps you see some of these habits and some of these things that you may be doing that you know, sometimes we just look at other people. Oh, that's not fair. What they're doing is not fair. And then we look at ourselves and like, wow, we're doing the exact same thing. And again, that's shadow work. You know, it's just easy. It's just simple and so worth it. Okay. So let's go on to Cancer. Okay. You know me, and Cancer Sun and Cancer Moon. Ace of Wands again, and High Priestess again. Had this recently as well. I'm just loving this. So this is about self-expression here for Cancer, okay? Expressing our maybe newfound, you know, newfound truths, newfound thoughts, beliefs, and expectations, you know, new values, value systems. You know, it's like we're going past all the old dogma, you know, and we have new values and we want to share them. We have new beliefs, new understanding of the way, you know, things work. Maybe a little chaotic. Again, when you have new beginnings, it's it can be like confusing, okay? But if your mind is on the truth, if you're focused on the truth and you follow, you know, your intuition, then you're going to be also able to, I think, really make a lot of progress. You know, really make a lot of progress. Really get something started. This is a lot. Cancer is creating something big here. Okay, magical creation. And again, it's kind of finding out who we are, changing who we are in ways. Oh, got the Magician too. Okay, so holistic law of attraction. How are we setting ourselves up for the future? What are we, what you do now is going to get you not only to the end of the year, but, really for the rest of your life. Okay, we're feeling this peace right now. We have our moon in Cancer, so we're focused on peace. We're focused on, just wanting to, I feel like we're very inspired. Again, we want to express ourselves. We want to change the world. Okay, we may be dealing with some personal issues in regards to, some of this home stuff, some of this, some material types of challenges and ways, okay? But there's also like this give and receive energy here, okay? That is, as we're learning, we're sharing, okay? As we're learning, we're sharing, we're showing others how to make their lives better, how to be smarter, okay? This also has to do, I feel like, kind of with like roles. Again, we're re-identification process of who we are, but it's kind of like our roles in our relationship. And when you're in a relationship and you think about your person, you're like, how, like, you don't want to limit yourself to a certain role, but there's always going to be, there's always going to be certain roles that you are asked to play. And emotional roles are one of them that cannot be neglected, especially for water signs. So this is inspiring, and being able to give that emotional support if you want to receive it is so important. Give and receive anything that you want, but I think a lot of it is going to be that emotional support, communication, knowing that they're there for you, stability. Okay, that relationship is growing, is changing based on the learning, the thoughts, the dedication, the shadow work, and just the energy of the astrology. Okay, relationships might be a high focus right now, making them work, and it could be, again, there's work relationships that keeps coming through as like just something that's kind of helping you right now. I feel like it's an additional support system. Like the more you can have support, that's where, you're feeling sociable, in that way. Not that you necessarily need people, because you're going to give support. Again, it's give and take. Okay, so again, amidst some of this big crazy change, this big crazy, kind of confusion, okay, amidst all of that, we are rising to the occasion, all of us, okay? So I hope this was good for you. Let me know what you think. Don't forget, be bold and make the first move. And the first move is always, the first move to what you want is always going to start within, okay? Numero uno, change begins within. Always start there, okay? Always start there, and do not be trying to act without having your actions be in alignment with your thoughts, beliefs, and your expectations. Remember, we had the Magician coming through really strong here at the end too. Okay, law of attraction. Are you sure you know what you want? Watch my law of attraction playlist and check out the program I have. Getting the program together with the personal readings is the best thing to do. And then watching all the playlists is also really important. Twin Flames Talks playlist, Shadow Work playlist. The program goes through the holistic law of attraction, the shadow work, and the inner child healing to get you into union. Get you in this space where you are manifesting what you want on a daily basis. This is possible for you, okay, and your person to grow together in union and stay that way and inspire so many. Okay, so be careful of what you're putting out because it will come back. Okay, hope you guys have a great week. Be sure to check out your other, your other personal planets and your ascendant and your person's chart as well. Cross watching, always good. And remember, you can watch different videos for you know, like I said, your divine masculine or your divine feminine. So again, thanks for all the likes, shares, comments, subscribes, etc. I will talk to you very soon. Much love, many blessings. Bye.